Well, hello everyone. I haven't posted anything in a long time, and I've seen some people subscribe to my videos, and I think that's great. And I also thought I'd better give them something new to watch, otherwise what good is the subscription? So I wanted to introduce you to a website. I have it up here on my computer. It is called dailyjobcuts.com. And you can tell by the name it's not a site of good news. dailyjobcuts.com. Now it's split up into two main sections, and one side of the website has links to layoffs, and the other side of the page there has links to closings. Now, our government numbers say that unemployment is 5%, and while I like to think that's not too bad a number, I'm not altogether sure that's reality. And the reason I think that is, number one, there's just too many closings and layoffs for me to think that those people are finding work as fast as they're losing their jobs. But secondly, the number of people on food stamps is very high. It's a large number, at least 46 million people. Now, I'm not knocking food stamps or people needing food stamps, but when you got that many people on food stamps, that should tell us that there's a lot of people that are either unable to find work or unable to find full-time work. I think you can qualify for food stamps if you're only employed part-time. I don't know those ins and outs. Nevertheless, back to the website, you can see on that website when you go there that there are several places in a given day that may be laying off workers, anywhere from 5 people to 5,000 people. Some of those are international numbers, and some of those are local to the United States. Now, there's so many different, I don't know if demographic is the right word, so many different occupations or lines of work in this listing. It could be anywhere from banks to medical to schools to other government jobs to software to restaurants to manufacturing. I don't think any realm of paid employment is left untouched. It all depends on the business world interacting within itself with each manufacturer or each service or whoever works for who doing what. One example, Symantec Corporation is announcing 1,200 layoffs on May 13th. That's a lot of people. A lot of people who are going to have to try to find jobs elsewhere, either equivalent to or close to the amount that they were paid at their previous job. And I don't know how that's going to affect the real world. Are those all tech support? You can click on an article and see what it's about. Maybe it'll tell you what those jobs are, whether they're just management heavy or whether they're technical jobs. That's still kind of vague, though, because some technical jobs are management jobs, so it really depends on how specific the article gets. Nevertheless, it's not good news, and there's more than that. There are school districts, schools closing or laying off people, medical facilities like small clinics, maybe even a hospital here or there laying off people. This is unfortunate. These jobs cannot be outsourced. They are local and must be faced by people. You can't replace them with internet jobs. I've heard people say, well, a lot of those places that sell things, they'll just be replaced by internet. Well, no, those people are not going to be able to go to Amazon and suddenly be transferred or switching over to that company to have a job. There's some jobs that you simply can't put on the internet. Obviously, medical jobs can't go there. School jobs can't go there. Retailers of clothing, I'm not going to try to order clothes off the internet with the possibility that they'll arrive incorrectly or they won't fit, they'll be the wrong product. I want a fitting room that I can walk into and try those clothes on. I've never heard of a virtual fitting room. Sounds silly, right? So I have to ask, where are these people going to go to get jobs? And then I also have to wonder, what about our college graduates? The people that are coming out of those jobs or out of their education and looking for jobs, hoping to find something that is in their line of training. Some will be able to find them, those who maybe know somebody, but those who are throwing resumes out there by the tens and the hundreds may not be so lucky, and they have to perhaps move back in with their parents for a while to make ends meet as they attempt to repay school loans with part-time work. There's a lot of servers out there at restaurants who have 4-year degrees that can't find work in their field. So it's not an easy time of it as it was, say, 20, 30 years ago, when one could go to a trade school or a college, come out with their certificate or their degree, and start with an entry-level position and work their way up and live the American dream. It's not working the way it was then. Now, I have my theories on this. I would want to blame central banking ultimately for this cause in our economic woes. You can point to any central bank in history and find problems with it, if the history, of course, is honest. We've got revisionist history, and that's a topic for another day. But these people are not going to be able to find the jobs that they're hoping to find. I mean, I would like to see that happen. I don't wish them ill, but I would love to see things change for everybody, and it's not going that way. And if you look at other countries like Venezuela and member states in Europe, they're much farther along in economic collapse than, say, Canada or the U.S. I would rather not think gloom and doom, but we are not in good shape, and frankly I'm surprised as to what's holding it together. I would encourage anybody watching this, get your financial affairs in order, get out of debt as soon as you can, get those things that you can survive on, network with others that you can prepare with in hopes of surviving what may be coming down the line, because a lot of economists are not predicting good news. Sorry to leave you with that for this evening. That's all I have. I would rather leave you with better thoughts than that. Nevertheless, look out for yourselves, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time.